Nationalism is a dirty word here in England. If you're an English nationalist, then you are automatically labelled a racist, fascist, Nazi, xenophobe, Brexiteer, and so on. You are not allowed to have any pride in your Englishness or anything to do with England whatsoever. And if you do, then these woke wankers will be down on you like a ton of bricks. So anyway, the Irish nationalists have the majority of the seats now in Ulster, and the dream they have of a united Ireland is coming closer to the day. I believe it'll happen now. It's only a matter of time. So how do you feel about a united Ireland? I know people will come onto this video, watch it and say, I have absolutely no right to comment on it. But I do. That's the beauty of living in a free and democratic country. Well, at the moment anyway. Ulster is nothing to do with me. Ireland is nothing to do with me. But I am allowed an opinion. And to take that opinion away from me, my freedom of speech, it's problematic. You are the problem, not me. Now, people my generation will remember the 80s, early 90s, where the IRA, the men and women wearing masks, would murder and maim innocent men, women, and children. They killed children, folks. These cowards even entered homes in the middle of the day and took away fathers, mothers, children, just so to punish them, because they didn't like them, because they were either Protestant or didn't believe in the Irish or Catholic cause. And these people were never seen again. And to make matters worse, Gerry Adams, the former leader, they reckon he knows exactly where all these bodies are buried. He won't say anything. The IRA won't say nothing. Sinn Féin, the mouthpiece of these terrorists, will say nothing. And they won't give these poor families closure after all these years. So yes, Sinn Féin are the political wing of the IRA. The IRA have stopped their terrorism activities, but it doesn't mean they've stopped their criminal activities. They don't get funding by the Americans anymore because of 9/11, and the Americans had a taste of terrorism. So it hit the Yanks in the face of what being blown up was like, so they stopped the funding dead. The IRA didn't get any more money for bombs or weapons. Now, I served in Ulster or Northern Ireland for 3 years in the late 90s, and even though there was a ceasefire, my camp in Ballykelly actually got mortar bombed, and thankfully it didn't go off and hurt anyone. And Sinbad, if you are watching, yes, I do remember you are the saviour of the camp. But many people won't know this, that the British Army were initially sent into Northern Ireland or Ulster back in the 60s because it was the Catholics who were the victims of Protestant or Unionist aggression. However, that went tits up, and then the Catholics attacked the British Army, and the rest is history, sadly. A very sad and troubled history. So my experience in Ulster in the late 90s was very mixed. There were very nice Protestant people, there were very nice and cooperative Catholic people, people who just didn't want any trouble. And people were absolutely fed up with it after more than 30 years of this shit going on. And there was actually terrorist offences committed by both sides. Murders, maiming, kneecappings. And when I say both sides, it was both Catholic and Protestant. And I don't understand this deification of terrorist members such as Bobby Sands. Because Bobby Sands starved himself to death in Long Kesh prison back in, I think, 1981. But he was actually convicted of terrorism offences. And he was indeed involved in the planning of the bombing of a shop in Belfast. I think it was Belfast. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. And if you ask me, the worshipping of these dead terrorist martyrs doesn't help anyone whatsoever. But if it does come to the unification of Ireland, then I hope all the deaths have been worth it. And there's some sort of democratic referendum where the people of Ulster, both Irish nationalists and Unionists, they are all asked if they want Ulster to become part of the Republic of Ireland and ultimately the European Union. But I have a funny feeling it'll all be done with backroom deals and dodgy dealings, because Sinn Féin are now the majority party in Ulster, in Stormont, and quite frankly, I don't trust them. I don't trust a political party that's been born out of a terrorist organisation. And my worry is that they will get a unified Ireland, they will get Ulster as part of the Republic, but they won't ask the people. They will make the decision for themselves, and the next thing you know, the whole situation flares up again. And this time it'll be Ulster Unionists, nationalists, who might pick up the bullets and the bombs and start the whole shit over again. And that's what the innocent people don't want. They don't need that shit anymore. They've been through enough. So if there is going to be a united Ireland, then let's hope it'll be done fairly, democratically, and above board. And the people are asked to vote on it, because that's how a free and democratic country should really work. And before I go, here's some food for thought for you. They say they want Ireland united and free, but freedom is a lie which they're peddling. Ireland will never be free because it's part of the European Union, and Ireland does as she is told by unelected bureaucrats in Brussels, or the financial penalties are severe. So there we go, that's what I think. Please let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like what I do, if you believe in free speech and you wish to support my channel, then by all means you can buy me a beer. The link is down below. And that's that. So until the next video, please comment, share, subscribe, and Roger Trout.